afternoon, everybody. Continuing with our Taking Action for Your Health campaign, we're taking a closer look at the issue of infertility, a topic that more and more women are opening up about. It was certainly the topic of conversation yesterday among some 900 women gathered to hear network entertainment reporter Giuliana Rancic. She was interviewed by our own Linda Hurtado. Just this week, Rancic announced that she's expecting, but a surrogate mother will be carrying the baby for her. She talked about it with Linda Hurtado before delivering the keynote speech for the Women of Influence, and it was very emotional to see guests in the audience standing up and sharing their struggle of infertility and thanking Giuliana for talking about it so openly on her cable show. Joining us in the studio with more on this whole topic of infertility, we welcome Dr. Sandy Goodman of the Reproductive Medicine Group. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
So many of the women yesterday, when they stood up, they had tears in their eyes, and they said to Giuliana, "I didn't know when I should go, so I waited and I waited." That's such an important question. When should a woman seek the assistance of a fertility expert?
I think that is one of the most important questions to ask, because so many couples who are trying to get pregnant or are not using contraception think, well, I'm not trying hard enough, I haven't tried long enough, and so they delay coming in. And what's important for women to know is that if they are under the age of 35 and they're using no form of prevention, then they need to come in and see a specialist. And if they're over the age of 35, then they should be coming in after 6 months of not using contraception. It should not be that they have to use a predictor kit every month. It should be, if they have not used any prevention, there may be a problem and they need to come in.
How does the waiting affect their case?
Well, that's so important because fertility does decline with age. So the longer that we delay, the less chance of being successful. So certainly if we're in the opportunity to be able to try, then we want women to try at the youngest age possible. And if they are not using any form of protection, as I was mentioning, then they need to come in if it's not happening.
When selecting a doctor, a specialist, you talk about looking at data, at statistics, and the IVF success rates. How can a patient find that information?
Well, it's important for couples to be informed so they know where to go to get the best results. There is a website. It's called www.SART, which means Society for Assisted Reproductive Technologies.org, and they do have statistics compiled from all of the success rates from all of the clinics in the United States who are affiliated with them.
So many folks have questions and they don't know to ask, you know, or they're kind of shy, but when they're in a group setting, they do tend to ask more. So you all are hosting a conference, giving folks a chance to come together and talk about this issue. Tell us about the conference. What day is it and where is it?
Well, we're very excited about our conference. It's the New Beginnings Conference, and it's May 19th, 8:30 to 3 at the Tampa Wyndham. And it's a wonderful opportunity for couples who are trying to get pregnant, whether they've already encountered a problem or even before so. We're going to talk about how to make the body more fertility friendly. We're going to cover topics such as fertility over the age of 35. We have specialists from the Mind-Body program, from yoga, discussions about male factor infertility. So we have so much to offer at this conference. It's a great, exciting time.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. If you would like more information on the conference or the whole topic of infertility and reproductive medicine, please visit the Reproductive Medicine Group online. They've got all the information at their website. It's floridafertility.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. And for more on Positively Tampa Bay, you can follow me on Facebook.